Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and I would like to start off this video by saying raise your hands if you are enjoying this Manchester United downfall. I mean, whatever happened with Ronaldo and Erik Ten Hag, we are savoring every moment that Manchester United is brutally humbled yet again as Copenhagen defeats United 4-3 in UEFA Champions League. And this defeat makes sure that United is in the bottom spot in their group in Champions League. Just 4 points from 4 games, and a defeat against Galatasaray in the next match would ensure that United is eliminated from the Champions League and their hopes hang on to securing a spot in the Europa League. What an amazing match last night. Let's talk about it. Probably one of the most exciting matches of Champions League this season. Manchester United started off strong. Rasmus Hojlund scored 2 goals in the first half, and it looked like the game was done and dusted there. There was no hope of Copenhagen making a comeback, but then a Marcus Rashford red card in the first half. I am not that sure that it was a red card, but it was given. So Marcus Rashford gets a red card, and then suddenly everything changes. Copenhagen scores 2 goals in the first half itself after the red card, and the score is tied 2-2. A blunder, you might say, by Rashford, but it cost United the game, and there was no hope that United may be rolling on to a comfortable victory. I mean, imagine bottling a 2-0 lead. You are a top English Premier League side, one of the best clubs in the world, and bottling it to Copenhagen, who might be playing their first ever Champions League campaign. I'm not that sure. So come the next half, Copenhagen are trying to find spaces. Copenhagen are trying to find shots, but it is Bruno Fernandes who gets the goal for United, and United, they are back in the lead, and it looks like they might just be holding on to the lead and it's over. But then another set of 2 goals by Copenhagen in the 80 plus minutes, and now your score is 4-3. Score is 4-3, and then the game is over. The game is over. Erik Ten Hag, what is going on in your mind? Tactical stupid decisions. I say benching Rafael Varane, one of the most prolific defenders, one of the best defenders of this generation, for Johnny Evans, who got injured in the first half itself. Ten Hag labels it as tactical decisions to bench Rafael Varane and start Johnny Evans. I mean, let's target Ten Hag here for a while. Let's say he got his goalkeeper he wanted, he got Andre Onana. He got the striker he wanted in the form of Rasmus Hojlund. He got the midfielders he wanted in the form of Casemiro and then Sofian Amrabat. And he got the winger and the defender he wanted in the form of Lisandro Martinez and Antony. And Antony has been a bigger flop than anyone. 100 million spent, but there are no goals to be spoken about. There are controversies, more controversies than goals than he's scoring this season. So you have to question Erik Ten Hag's ability to sign top class players for big clubs. You have to question, is Erik Ten Hag the man to lead United into a title charge in another season, because this season is done and dusted. You have to question, is Erik Ten Hag the right man to deal with big players, because whenever a big player comes to controversy with him, he can't handle it and he is removed from the squad. Like Cristiano, one of the biggest names in footballing history, he was just removed from the squad like that. And then he had controversies with Jadon Sancho, which Sancho still hasn't apologized, so he isn't in the squad yet. He's now dealing with controversies with Rafael Varane, David De Gea. David De Gea had a contract signed, but Ten Hag made sure United pulled out from it, and De Gea had to leave at the last moment, and he still doesn't have a club. Harry Maguire and Ten Hag were having controversies in between, but they still sort of figured it out, and Maguire is starting every game now. So you have to question Erik Ten Hag's ability to coach big players and to coach big teams in a stable way, because United are nowhere doing good right now. They are fourth in their Champions League group, where they should be second because the group just contains Bayern, Galatasaray, Copenhagen, and Manchester United. They're eighth in the Premier League after a disastrous results. Fine, they have got 18 points around somewhere, but eighth place is nowhere good enough. So that is a big concern. And I don't know what happens when Andre Onana leaves if in January for AFCON. So you don't have a starting goalkeeper, and who are you going to play in that position? Your backup? Will United concede more goals? Because we have seen time and time again that Onana is the one to save Manchester United. Yes, he has not been great, but he has been great in some games, and that has helped United secure some points. So you have to question all these little itsy bitsy decisions that Ten Hag needs to make, and is he getting the sack soon? Because I feel like the sack is coming. The sack is coming, and I feel like it's coming soon because the Glazers won't tolerate this level of deteriorating squad that we have now. And it's not like Manchester United don't spend money. Every transfer window they spend a lot of money. They got Mason Mount as well. They got for 70 million around, for God's sake. They get signings in every time. It's a good squad. You've got young stars and everybody is playing at their best position. So I don't know what is happening or what is wrong, but things need to change. Personally, Marcus Rashford, I feel like he isn't committed fully. Ten Hag says he trusts the process, he trusts the project, but Rashford, how many chances do you need to be the one starting wingman or the striker that just bangs in goals? Rasmus Hojlund still hasn't scored a Premier League goal. Yes, he has 5 goals in 4 Champions League games for Manchester United, but the Premier League, where the real deal is happening right now, where United needs goals from their attackers, they don't have it. So a lot of things can be said, and I can just keep going on, and this video can be long as hell. But Ten Hag needs to change, and Manchester United needs to figure out a situation. Will the sack be coming? Because United, they are scared of a sack because they would have to pay him 15 million additional payout to sack him. So that is another big concern. Ten Hag is on a huge contract here. But Erik Ten Hag, he doesn't know how to deal with big players, and he just wants them to be removed if anything happens. Manchester United lose 4-3 in UEFA Champions League match day 4. Like and subscribe for football updates. I'll be keeping you guys posted.